Hey, welcome back. In this video, we will discuss how we can handle files with Python. Okay, so to handle files in Python, basically to open up a file and read the contents of that particular file, we have the inbuilt open function. Okay, we do not have to rely on any sort of third party or inbuilt modules to do so. All right, so the key function for working with files in Python is the open function. The open function takes two parameters. One of them is the file name and the mode. Okay, so as you can see, there is our open function here. So there are four different methods or modes for opening a file. Okay, first of all, we have the read mode, which is denoted by R. So this is the default value basically, and it opens a file for reading, and it will give an error if the file does not exist. All right, then we have the A mode, which is the append mode. It opens a file for appending, creates the file if the file does not exist. Then we have the write mode, which is denoted by W. Okay, so it opens the file for writing, creates the file if the file does not exist. And then we have the X, which is the create mode, that creates the specified file and returns an error if the file already exists. All right. In addition, you can specify if the file should be handled as a binary or text mode. Okay, so here we have two different modes. One of them is text basically, which is denoted by T, which is the default mode, and then other one is denoted by B, which stands for binary mode. Okay, and the binary mode is useful while working with something like images or some videos or something like that. Okay, but in this video we will be using the simple text file. So here, if I just open up my sidebar here, as you can see, we are currently having this story.txt. So you can just create a new file basically and name it story.txt, and here is the contents. This is a simple and short story. All right, so this is the story.txt file which we will open inside of Python. All right, so I will close the sidebar. Now let's open that particular file. So text file equals to open, and here we have to provide the file name, so story.txt. all right, and then we can optionally provide the mode as well, but currently right now I will not do that. Okay, all right, now if I just print the text file here, so if I run the program, as you can see, we are getting this object here. So io.textio wrapper, the name is story.txt, the mode is R, which is the reading mode basically, and the encoding is UTF-8. Okay, so this is basically the file object in Python. All right, now how we can read the contents of the file. So I will comment out this one. So we can do something like this. So text file dot, and then as you can see, we are having the read function in here. Okay, so if I run this right now, all right, run it right now. As you can see, we are not getting anything. So what we have to do, we have to print this one. Okay, all right, and right now as you can see, we are getting this is a simple and short story. Okay, so in case if you are a little bit confused, what I can do, I can just get rid of this one, and do text contents equals to, we can just add this variable here, and then we can print the text contents. Okay, all right, now run the program. This is a simple and short story. Okay, so this is how we can basically open up a file and read the contents of that particular file. And here inside of this open function, if I just hover over this one, so we are having this mode as well. So what we can do something like this, R and then T. So The R is the default, which is for the reading, okay, the read mode, and the T is for the text mode, okay. So we can do something like this, and if we do that, as you can see, we are getting this one, okay, all right. But now if I do something like this, so let's do again or another text content, and once again we will do text file dot read, and then we will print this one, so another text content, okay, contents, okay, yes, all right, contents, okay. Now let's see what happens. So if I now run the program, as you can see, for the first line we are getting this is a simple and short story, and for the second print statement, basically here we are not getting anything. So why is that? So to understand this one, we have to understand the cursor, okay. So here what exactly is happening, if I just open up this one, so we are inside of the story.txt, okay. So when this first line, basically this first text file.read function is running, then what happens is that Python basically starts a cursor, okay, from the start, and it will put it up at the end, okay. And then the next time we are calling the same function, the text file.read, then what exactly is happening? So now the cursor is now at the end, right? And then what exactly is happening here is that there is nothing, no contents here, okay. So that is why this thing is happening, okay. So we are not getting any sort of contents in this another text contents here, okay. So I hope that makes sense. So basically Python keeps tracks of a cursor inside of the text file itself. So I will close this one, and I will just close the sidebar as well. So this is how we can open and read the contents of a text file in Python.